So, the handover's done. The papers are signed. Down here in the heart of the ship, the engine room, well, it never really sleeps. You can feel that power just humming right through the deck plates. And now the real test begins. This is the blueprint for taking command.
Look, anyone can get attention when they first walk on board. The crew, they're watching you, sizing you up. But attention, that's cheap. Authority, now that has to be forged. It's got nothing to do with the stripes on your shoulder. It's about the stability of the plant and the trust of the crew who are running.
Before you can even think about making your mark, you have to understand the rhythm of the vessel you've just inherited. You see, every ship has its own hum, its own pulse, and its own background noise. This first week, it's all about listening. It's about mapping the soundscape of your new command. Now, this noise, it's the collection of all the problems the last crew just kind of learned to live with. You know the stuff. That one alarm everyone ignores, the patched-up pipe that was supposed to be a temporary fix 2 years ago, the "that's how we've always done it" routine that just wastes time and fuel. See, if you attack all of it, you just create chaos. But if you ignore it, well, you become part of the problem yourself.
So, you triage. You sort every single issue into one of 3 buckets. Bucket 1, simple. Anything that can hurt someone or stop the ship dead in the water. That gets fixed now. No discussion. Bucket 2 is for things that threaten reliability in the near future. We make a plan for those. And bucket 3, that's for the improvements and efficiencies. Those can wait. This isn't about fixing everything at once. It's about controlling what matters most first.
Okay, so with the most critical fires put out, weeks 2 and 3 are where we stop reacting and we start acting. This is the point where you shift from being an observer to a leader. This is where you start to build some real momentum. And here it is. This is the question that trips up so many people. You've got a list of 24 problems sitting in that second bucket. If you try to start 10 projects and you finish none of them, all you're proving is that you lack focus. So how do you choose? You pick one thing, just one. You find that one highly visible, super annoying problem that the entire watch has been complaining about for months. Like maybe that purifier that's been throwing high temp alarms every single night, waking up the second engineer. Or, hey, maybe you tackle the compressed air system. You methodically find and seal every single one of those tiny hissing leaks that have the compressors kicking on and off all night long, wasting energy and just wearing down the machinery for no reason. Or maybe it's that one permanent steam leak that keeps the bilges filling up over and over again. By killing one of these chronic issues and killing it completely, you prove you've got the technical skill, you've got the focus, and most importantly, that you finish what you start. This right here is how you start to build real trust. All right, now, with a solid win under your belt, you shift your focus. See, fixing things, that's temporary. Building the right habits, that's permanent. You don't build a new culture with angry memos or loud meetings in the mess hall. You build it through quiet, relentless consistency. You set the standard simply by what you inspect. Are the tools being cleaned and put away correctly every single time? Are the bilges spotless? Are the night watch reports telling the actual truth or just saying, all okay? You create what's called a closed loop. A leak is spotted, a drip tray is immediately placed, and a work order is generated. Right then, no exceptions. It's all about precision and accountability. And make no mistake about it, the standards that you're willing to accept in this first month, those are the standards you are going to be stuck with for your entire contract. The whole culture of your engine room is being forged right now in these small, consistent actions. But your job isn't just about the machinery. It's about managing pressure from 2 different directions at the exact same time, the steel right below your feet and the spreadsheets up in the main office. Down here, you're worried about things like liner wear, contamination, potential bearing failure, the actual physical health of the ship. But up there, they're just looking at fuel KPIs and running costs. They might ask you to lower the cylinder oil feed rate to make the monthly report look good, but you know that's risking serious long-term damage. The whole job is learning how to communicate that technical risk in a professional way they'll understand. And while you're trying to balance all that, your crew is watching you more closely than ever. They're just waiting for the first thing to go wrong, because something will go wrong. It always does. And when it does, your reaction is going to define you. Do you panic? Do you start blaming people? Or do you lead? These are the words that build a crew. Calm authority, it spreads a hell of a lot faster than anxiety.
When you show control under pressure, you give your team the confidence they need to actually solve the problem instead of just surviving it. This is how you earn loyalty.
As that first month starts to close out, a big shift happens. The problems aren't the old chiefs anymore. They're yours. The excuses have all expired. It's time for your own personal audit. You personally have to verify the vital signs of this plant. Are the main engine exhaust temperatures trending up? Is that standby generator truly ready to take the load right now? Are the emergency spares actually in the box, or are they just an entry on a spreadsheet? You can't assume, you have to know. This is what ownership looks like.
So what's the ultimate goal of all this? Let me tell you, it is not perfection. A perfectly clean, flawless engine room is an illusion at sea. It doesn't exist. The real goal is something much harder to achieve and much more valuable: control.
This right here, this is the entire philosophy. A predictable ship is one that runs without constant surprises. It's a plant where the crew can anticipate issues, perform maintenance methodically, and work without that constant tension in the air. Control isn't some destination you arrive at. It's a system you have to build, piece by piece.
Because in the end, after those first 30 days are up, when the pressure is really on and a real problem hits, the crew, they will have already made their decision. And they'll ask themselves this one simple question. And believe me, the answer to that question determines everything.